It's kind of later. It's almost 9 o'clock, but thought I'd just pop on here and see if anybody's up like I am and see if I can help anybody out today. Please, let's try to keep it to one question if that's okay, because I want to, depending on how many people are on, I want to try to get to more, if not all. And please, if you like what you see, give us a thumbs up because it helps us push the channel out so that we can, more people know about the channel. We help more people. And as you guys know, you can go to chrisrightnow.com and put in YouTube 20 and get a 20% discount on a full life reading. Can you imagine what a reading is when we're just answering one question here? And hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Anna, Sona, Teal, Karen, Mel, hello. I am doing great. I'm in a different room today. If you follow me I've been on Instagram and TikTok. If you followed me there was a spider, because I'm never in this room. This is my living room here. I'm never in this room, and the spider was coming at me, and I do not like spiders. Snowy 421, thank you for being a member and supporting this channel. Greatly appreciate that. Beverly, hi. Julie, hello. Christina. Shasha 10, good evening to you. Well, Shugandran, ultimately a person's life is really between them and God, but I would say maybe about another year. Christina Miller, yeah, I believe your sister will be okay, but I'll certainly pray for her too. And you can go to chrisrightnow.com if you want, and free of charge because the prayer line is free, and just put her on our prayer line and we'll all pray for her and send her energy. I believe power in prayer really does work. I'm reading. Butterflies, how do you become a member? Shit, I don't know. You go through YouTube, though. You do it through YouTube. You don't do it through us. It's through YouTube. But my office might know. You can always call tomorrow at 408-379-7070. And hopefully they'll be able to help you through it. Teal, hi. Thank you for being a member and supporting this channel. If it wasn't for you guys, wouldn't be able to do it. Will John forever be upset when I'm with someone else? Yeah, because you've done all your... My internet is doing something goofy, you guys. Okay, let's see here. No, Beverly, I think you need to stay where you're at, really, for at least about another year or so, and then you'll get your direction. So certainly not to worry. How is the time on this? Is this too late for you guys? It's the only time I had to do it. I could do it though. New Zealand, hello, Simone Dixon. Yes, Isel House, you're doing right where you are now, yes. Edmonton, Karen, you'll move back, I would say summer next year, maybe the end of summer. Okay, so Lynn Renard, this is your last life. That's good. And I think you're in number 38. Now let's look at that for a second. Some can have 38 lives. Maybe a person has 10 lives. It's like the old saying, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't walk in their shoes unless you walk in their shoes, okay? So for instance, let's say someone comes down and they chart in that they're quadriplegic. Maybe myself, maybe you guys. We have to live 5 or 6 lifetimes, just in comparison to what that old soul is learning and doing it just in that one life. Or you get somebody in life and they take their life. Well, it's like going to college and getting an F. You flunk, well, you got to take it again and you don't get credit for it. So someone could come into life and take their life and come into life and take life, like kind of like Groundhog's Day. No. What I don't understand is when someone considers it and they're like my age, like 57. Half of my life is already over. Now, why in the heck would you do something like that? And then you got to come back and live all those 57 years all over again and then go forward? Doesn't make sense to me. Just stick it out, bite the bullet. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. We're here to experience, because we're going to get knocked out. Everyone does. It just matters how fast you get back up. Positive does breed positive. So it's getting into the holidays, so let's all do a pay it forward, myself included. The next couple of days, go out, see someone, and walk up to them and say something unbelievably loving and kind to them. It could be, God, you look just radiant. Or it could be, I just really feel you had some tough times and it's going to get better. I'm going to pray for you. This person will remember it to the day they die. And it doesn't hurt any of us to go do that. So myself included, I'm going to do it. Makes you feel good too. I'm reading. Well, JR, you can relocate only just to come back to where you're at. So save the money and just kind of maybe move residents more around where you're at. You know, once you spend all that money and then you're back. Michelle, I think you'll be a lot financially better within about a year and a half if you just cut out the spending and reorganize your funds. That means you take all your bills and you consolidate it into one bill, and they give you a low interest rate just as long as you don't run up the credit cards and all that kind of stuff all over again. Look at me, I'm in a coat. Michelle, the girl that works for me or works with me, we're having a contest to see who can have the cheapest phone PG&E bill. So I'm sitting over here like this. That's not a good look, is it? No. Okay, sorry. Get back to business. DC. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're going to get your new car on Monday? Way cool. Take a picture of it somehow. Send it in. We want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see it. If you're around me, I'd want to go for a ride. Sarah, thank you for being a member. Because of you, we have this channel. Thank you so much. We love you for that. Well, you know, I think he should stay where he's at, Sarah, because he needs to prove it to himself that he can make this work. And then I think he's going to take on another job and then eventually get out. So do the job, he'll do well, he'll make his money, and then he'll jump ship and go a different direction, but we'll have a confidence, self-esteem, and all that good stuff. So. Kim, that's silly. I'm in bed, but you're worth it, Chris. That's very sweet, but you can always catch me tomorrow. Michelle, you're saying, hey, Chris. I'm saying, hey back to you, Michelle. Mel, no, not at all, Chris. It's right on time. Cool, okay. Thank you, Time for Changes Foundation. Thank you, Laura. Hyundai, these are members, guys. You need to thank these guys because they're what gets me here and making this possible for all of us. So Time for Changes Foundation. And Laura, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We love you. Time is great. Karen, okay. Well, because I was sitting back and had some soup and I'm like, I kind of want to go on YouTube. And I'm looking at the time and I'm like, well, maybe, it's too late. I don't go to bed till like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's just, I need like 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. So if I go to bed earlier than that, I just stare at the ceiling fan. So, I'll go out at night and wash my car and things like that because I live in this country club. And if they see me like rinsing down my car, they complain and they bitch and they moan. Why? Because maybe these people up here have nothing else better to do than to pick on somebody's stuff. And I mean, I don't want to say that. I can't say that right now. Okay, a rain. Hi, Chris. What my life theme? Loner is the primary, and that doesn't mean that you don't like people. You just need to have your alone time to recharge your batteries. An activator is a secondary. That means there's no patience. You want it done yesterday. I'm like that too. Don't feel bad. I'm there with you. Irene, I'm great. Carminia, thank you for being a member. We appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. Hi, Chris. Happy Friday. Many blessings and thank you for all. You're very welcome. My son has anxiety. What can I do about besides medication? Well, you're his rock. That means you're his thermometer. That means if you're in a pissy, uptight, crabby mood, which we all can get into, he's going to be worse. So be upbeat, uplifted, happy, positive, and that'll catch on. And when he starts his anxiety, tell him to sit down and say, okay, what is this? Is it money? Is it friends? Is it this? Is it that? And he'll stop at the one that he identifies that is bugging him. Now that he knows what it is, he'll be about 50% better. That means you'll be able to cope with the other 50%. And so kind of the rule of thumb with him, when the anxiety comes in, he needs to know it. You don't want to keep something from him. That would be good. Tracy says message retracted. Okay. Well, here it is. It's, I think you adore animals like I do. It is so hard for you to see animals in pain. I think you're going to have to make money outside of that, but then you can always get have an animal shelter or like a sanctuary or something like that and get involved with that with a group of people. I would like to do that if I ever retire. I would really like to do that. I can't go into those things where what do you call them, those pounds or something? What do you call them? Because I'd end up taking every damn pet home and then I wouldn't be able to feed them and take care of them because I wouldn't have the money, but it's that kind of stuff. I could actually probably see a person in pain more than I can see an animal in pain because a human being could talk to you, say, this hurts. An animal, you're just like, yeah. Now, I can pick up some things with animals, but I am not claiming I'm a pet psychic. I'm not saying that at all. Sarah, thank you again for being a member. Yes, you'll get that interest in your house again, Laura. Yes, just keep pushing. Sam, hi, Chris. Will I get into a state college or university for my bachelor degree? Yeah, you'll get into the university. Yes, absolutely. Stay uplifted, everybody. Go to chrisrightnow.com. Put in YouTube 20. Get your 20% discount. New Year starting. Wonderful to read for you. God bless.